Frankie from Flatbush reporting from Frankie from Flatbush headquarters on the New York Jets win over the Tennessee Titanics 24 to 17. Was it the greatest game in the world? No. Was it us dominating lesser competition? No. Was it an amazing victory that announces to the NFL world just who we are? No. But it was a win. And I guess that's about all you could really hope for in these modern times. The NFL is, not easy. Even a team like the Titans, who are now 0-2, you could see there's plenty of talent on that team. They're probably headed in the right direction. They probably have way too many free agents stitched together on the roster at the moment. But as they start to build it up, you can see where they're going to go, and they're going to be fine. And as of right now, they do have a lot of good players that they've acquired one way or another. And so we were on the road. We were, and so therefore fortunate even to get a win. But I think the thing you have to really look at is the offense and Aaron Rodgers. That was not, if you watch the game, the classic, normal, what you're used to with Mr. Aaron Rodgers. And so that tells me that he's rusty. I mean, the only other explanation is he totally forgot how to play football, and he's now a much worse player because of the injury and the age. I don't think so. I think it's just some rust being knocked off. The man has not played NFL football in a long time. Okay. From the time that the previous season ended, then he got injured. He hasn't played in a lot of NFL football in a while. So I personally think he's just a little rusty, and that hopefully we can string some wins together with him knocking off the rust. And then as the season progresses, you'll see him round into shape and get the offense really moving. You saw some promising things in this game. You saw a man named Braelon Allen. He's a truck stick. He's a young man who played really well. So now we have two guys, Breece Hall, Braelon Allen, a two-headed monster in the backfield. That's pretty good. Keep each of them fresh, so forth and so on. You saw Garrett Wilson continue to do Garrett Wilson things. You saw Mike Williams get into the act to get a 50-50 ball that's more like an 80-20 ball. Not going to put up a lot of numbers probably this year, but those well-timed plays when we need them is exactly what we need out of Mr. Mike Williams. So that was nice to see as he also comes back from his injury. The defense continues to concern me, and now it is even worse because Jermaine Johnson's going to be out the whole year. He has an Achilles injury. See you later, Jermaine. And that's very heartbreaking because he's a great young man. We love Jermaine Johnson, and now he's out for the year. So that sucks. But nonetheless, now we have to really, I think, get on the phone and get Hassan Reddick in here. Enough with this bullshit, Joe Douglas. Get the fucking guy in here. Sorry to curse, but we need the man in here. This is the dumbest holdout of all time. He's losing money. Now we just lost a key player on defense. We need Hassan Reddick in here now. And as I said on the live stream with Green Bean and Jets Chaos and so forth, I would call the Denver Broncos and say, Mr. Denver Broncos, can we please get John Franklin Myers back, please? We we traded him to you. We probably shouldn't have done that. And we'll give you a third round pick. And can we get Mr. John Franklin Myers back here? Because we need defensive linemen here. We needed it before this, and now Jermaine's out, and so we need it even more. We got to have it. They're saying C.J. Mosley has a toe injury. Salah says hopeful to get him back for Thursday Night Football. We'll see. Those toe injuries, turf toe, they call it sometimes, they can be tricky. So that seems a little optimistic to me that he's going to come back 4 days from now, though he was standing on the sidelines and so forth. But they kept him out of the game. So maybe he can come back. I don't know. We'll have to see. But nonetheless, I think the things to take out of this game, and then you have Irv Charles, the wolf of special teams. You got to love that kid on that. He played really well, including blocking a punt. That really helped. But overall, concern for the defense, though they only give up 17 points. Maybe we're going to get better, but we need to get Reddick in here. I would try to get JFM in here or somebody else that we can maybe trade for. I think the defensive line is a little thin and always was, and now it's even thinner without Jermaine and without Hassan. We got to get that fixed. And then on the offense, I think the offense should be fine. The O-line looked okay. We had some better run offense this game. And then the pass offense looked off at times as Rodgers shakes off the rust, but other times looked fine. And Rodgers was able to connect on some big plays. And so that's really where we are, 1-1 in a tough schedule. So far, if we can, the tough part of it is then this Thursday game that we have in 4 days. If we can pull out a win there, then we'll be in good shape. 2-1 after the toughest part of our schedule in terms of the number of games and the number of days, 3 games in 10 days. If we were able to come out of that 2-1, you got to feel good about our chances, because that 2-1 would also include a win over the Patriots, which is a division game. So we'd be 1-0 in the division and 2-0 in the conference. And so things would be looking okay. And then hopefully, again, as Rodgers shakes off the rust, we keep improving. Maybe we get Reddick in here. Maybe we get Leaky Fotu back at some point to help this defensive line. But that's where we stand. And so I would say it's looking pretty optimistic right now, even though this was a bit of a nervous one for the Jets, a little bit more than maybe we would have liked. But nonetheless, a win is a win is a win. We're 1-1 on the year. Now let's go out, punch the Patriots in the mouth, and get a win on Thursday night, become 2-1, get the mini bye, and really start to get rolling on the season. That's what we got to hope for. So that's the rapid reaction from Frankie from Flatbush on the Jets beating the Tennessee Titanics 24-17. That's the rapid reaction. So let me know what you thought in the comment section down below. Please subscribe to this channel. We're trying to get it up to 200 subscribers. And click the like button, the milk thumbs, if you like this video, or even if you didn't, just click it anyway. Why not? All right. See you next time.